once again to the basement of Baron Morbid. I, as always, am your host, Baron Morbid. My lovely co-host, Jacques Straub.
It's only been 40 years.
What did you want like a month ago? Like giggling mess behind the camera, as always, this camera person, Nandy. Her phone keeps going.
Thought it was a good idea to text her work while down here. Like they weren't going to respond or something.
Yeah, you gotta come to work for your slave wages. Speaking of slave wages, no, I don't have anything. All right.
That joke went nowhere fast.
We are here to show you the lovely 1945 film, White Pongo. It's about a gorilla.
It's a gorilla.
Who's white?
Albino
Who may be the
gorilla.
missing link. Or a guy in a big white gorilla suit who fights another gorilla.
It's a guy in a big white gorilla suit at the fight.
It's 1945. The chances of there being racist material in this movie is pretty much 99.9%.
There's also a chance that it's just going to be World War II propaganda.
45, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, when they go hunting for the gorilla, it's like every stereotype known to mankind comes into it. You'll see.
You'll see.
You'll see.
You'll see.
You'll see.
You'll see.
See? You'll see.
Yeah, you'll see.
You'll see.
This joke isn't...
Not go anywhere?
It's not landing.
All right. Well, before we go to the movie, we're going to do an experiment
Oh, we're doing that first?
suggested by the lovely LaDonna from Other Worlds TV. She found these online. These jelly beans by Brock's called Taco Truck.
Pretend that the bag is closed.
We have margarita, horchata, churro. So far, so good.
Yeah.
Beef taco. Guacamole.
Guacamole.
And
Margarita.
and salsa. So,
Salsa.
I think what we're going to do is I've got these set up in an order that I remember because in my glasses everything is pink. So these are the margarita ones.
Are they?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That tastes like
You can taste the salt,
salty sour apple.
the
Yeah.
lime, the,
That tastes like a, like an original Mountain Dew.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All right. Well, let's go on to the other safer one.
Tastes like the,
Here's a horchata. Horchata is a
what was the one I had?
creamy
Green
beverage.
one?
Yeah.
Hillbilly?
Hillbilly Brew.
Oh, there's a lot of cinnamon in this one. Like, but not cinnamon hot candy.
No, just cinnamon.
Like the spice.
It's a cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
Mmm.
Icing included.
Oh.
Yeah. It tastes less like. I don't drink a lot of horchata. Does it taste like
No.
horchata?
It's isn't it just cinnamon and cream, pretty much?
Yeah. All right.
But also like a little bit of crack.
A little
There
bit
you
of
go.
crack cocaine.
Cream. No. What do I want to say? Churro.
Cream?
Oh, my churro got away. I hate when that happens. I do love churros, by the way.
Having had a real churro,
This is nothing like it.
this kind of is the equivalent of someone spitting in your mouth.
After eating a churro or just regular spit?
They swished around some chocolate pudding first,
Oh.
and then just spat in your mouth.
Well,
All
thank
right.
you so much.
Just get a churro.
The next three are the.
Not safe?
We just got to do all of them at once.
No.
I think we should individual do. So where would you like to go first? Guac, salsa, or all the way to Pound Town, otherwise known as the beef taco?
We're doing beef taco first.
All right.
That doesn't seem very safe. Ew.
Here's your beef taco. Here's my beef taco.
Y'all barely started chewing. You're already dying.
Oh. I taste the taco seasoning.
What's wrong with taco season?
Here's the meat.
Oh. There's
Not like this.
I feel like it's missing things. I'm not tasting any corn tortilla. No cheese.
It's just the beef.
It's literally taco seasoning and some sort of jellied meat.
Oh.
Oh.
We're doing guacamole last.
Unfortunate. Oh, you want salsa next?
Yeah.
All right. Here's your salsa. We do the salsa. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about tomato-based jelly beans. Oh, it's a little hot.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Well,
I don't like it.
here we go. The creaminess of the avocado.
Can't wait for it to taste like soap. Am I right, fellas?
Ew.
No cilantro in this, is it?
It's guacamole.
Some people make it without. Some people make it with.
No, there it is.
Oh.
Kind of tastes like you ate a stink bug.
Oh,
Having done that, I know exactly what that taste is.
Jock likes to hunt for his own food down here.
No, I ate it on accident while I was asleep.
That's why you never sleep. You won't eat a stink bug.
No, you take a nap, you know. If you're cold, they're cold. Put them in your mouth.
Well, now, thanks for about half of those.
What about these ones?
You want to open those and do those right now?
Yeah, the good ones next.
All right, so these are Dunkin' Donut coffee, iced flavor coffee beans. We have toasted coconut, buttered pecan, French vanilla, caramel latte, hazelnut. These are all going to be good.
What if these all taste bad? Because they're not what they're supposed to be.
Since I'm wearing my handy-dandy hypno goggles, otherwise Jacques and camera person Dandy will not do my bidding.
We just grab a handful.
I'm going to just hand these to you and you pick out the flavors. While Jacques doing that, don't forget, if you PayPal us at the thing below or Cash App, you can get your own copy of Barry Morbid's Basement of Mediocrity.
Here's a white one.
There's a white one. It's like white Pongo. Oh, I don't taste like gorilla though.
Oh.
That's coffee.
Well, there's some coffee in there. What kind of tap?
It's the white one.
Here's the
French vanilla, I think.
All right.
Here's an orange one.
Ooh, what's the orange one?
I don't know. Caramel.
Caramel orange? These are really good. Much better than a guacamole.
Here's a teeth one.
Cheek?
Teeth.
Teeth? Yeah, that's caramel.
It's peanut butter. Butter pecan. Peanut butter.
Okay, I have to have you understand that
Peanut butter.
peanut butter and butter pecan are not the same thing.
It's peanut butter.
All right.
Here's a rock.
Ooh! The butter pecan are very nice.
The rock one is hazelnut, and it tastes
Oh.
exactly like hazelnut.
Well, I'm not gonna like that.
Why? Don't you like hazelnut?
What's the next after hazelnut?
The last one is toasted coconut. That's not right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Well, let's do this one.
Why is it brown?
Toasted. You toast
Well, I
coconut,
guess it's
turns brown.
toasted. Yeah.
No.
Why is French vanilla white with brown speckles?
Oh. There's a lot of hazelnut in there.
Yes, that I told you it was hazelnut. It's pretty good. They're all pretty good.
These are all really good. There's not a loser in the bunch except for me with a hazelnut.
You don't like hazelnut?
And not a lot of hazelnut. That's a lot of nuts. That's gonna be pouring out of this baby.
You were friends with that?
I'd like a pound of nuts. That's a lot of nuts! That'll be $4, baby! You want fries with that?
Anyways, there's a movie.
It's,
We also are selling stickers. Here, we'll pause for a second and I'll show you the picture of the sticker. Okay,
alright.
those are $1. PayPal or Cash App.
Just put
So
them there.
put these back in the
Just kind
upstairs
of
of the barren, morbid manor.
well, not those ones. Those stay down here.
These?
We're not eating them again.
Maybe it'll kill the bugs.
Ooh.
It won't. It'll bring them sustenance.
Oh, it'll make them stronger.
We'll get guacamole bugs. We like
One-
We already have stink bugs in the house.
Oh, yeah. I'll do it then.
Fucking cilantro.
Well,
I would rather have indigestion.
so, LaDonna, thanks for these.
Nightmare beans.
Maybe go out and look for these instead.
those are actually okay.
A bag of winners.
Imagine drinking coffee while eating those.
Ooh, it would melt and everything. Now I want
No, don't put them, eat one, chew, swallow, and then drink coffee. Don't just
I'd
leave it
rather
in your
have
mouth.
Leave it in my mouth and let the coffee
It's not sugar babies. It's not going to taste the same.
What's wrong with you?
You know when you dunk sugar babies in your cup?
Y'all are freaks.
What are you
Thanks.
talking about?
Let's wrap
That's
this
the
up.
thing to do.
No.
Maybe we should go watch the movie. White Pongo. Go watch the White Pongo.
I'm not a freak.
Stretching north and south of the equator in West Africa are vast areas of dense forests and swamplands as yet unexplored by white man. A virgin territory penetrated only by the great Congo River and its tributaries. Here in this wild, steaming portion of the dark continent is the home of the Pongo, native name for the gorilla. It was here on the fringe of gorilla territory, in a nameless native village inhabited by a tribe of fierce Negritos, an incident occurred which was destined to startle the civilized world.
You shall have a chance to escape. And in return for my aid, you shall bring back to civilization the precious diary of Dr. Theodore.
Give you my word of honor.
You must succeed. For if you don't, the most astounding anthropological discovery of the ages will be lost to the world, and I will have lived in vain.
I'll do somehow, don't worry. Why don't you escape with me? The glory of such a discovery should go to you.
10 years ago, I might have attempted it, but now it's too late. You are still young enough to have a fighting chance. Now, follow my instructions, my friend, and good luck to you.
see any hope for him, Doc?
I'm afraid not. He's just too weak to fight jungle fever. I don't know how he managed to travel as far as he did.
Do you think you can keep him alive till Sir Harry arrives? I expect him any day.
I don't know, Van. I'm doing everything I can.
I know you are, but if Sir Harry could only hear the astonishing things he said, it would mean so much.
The man is delirious. You don't actually believe he saw a white gorilla, do you?
Oh, yes, I do.
The fever.
No, Doc. There must be some truth behind the stories those hunters brought back from the interior.
About a white gorilla attacking a native?
Yes, sir.
Poppycock. Some drunken trader probably saw it coming out of a bottle of bourbon.
That's what I thought, until Gunderson showed up. Wait till Sir Harry arrives, and I'll let you in on an amazing discovery. Come in. Boss! Boat's gone. That must be Sir Harry. Keep a close watch on our patient.
Righto, but you better hurry. We haven't much time.
Welcome to Morbid, Miss Pamela.
Thank you, Peter. It's so nice to see you again.
Thank you. Greetings to you, Sir Harry, old friend.
The same to you, Ben, old chap. My sexy, Mr. Carville. Carville, this is Peter Van Dorn, one of my oldest and dearest friends.
How do you do, Miss?
Oh, the belly blasted sparrow blew up the blinking spout. Then the belly blasted rain came down and drove the blight around. Peter, old boy, glad to see you.
I haven't time to explain, but there's a man dying at my home who holds the key to the most amazing anthropological discovery of the century. Would you mind coming along right away?
Let's go. Breakfast into the unloading.
Immediately, sir.
Come, Van. Carville.
All right, Captain. Now I've been going. Goodbye, mate.
I tell you, I saw it. A white gorilla. With a baby gorilla in its arms. I saw it. I saw it.
What does he mean, a white gorilla?
It means that the missing link between man and monkey is not a myth. This unfortunate man saw it. Come with me and I'll show you what he brought back from the jungle. And the old white man who saved Gunderson from death at the hands of the Negritos was the doctor who had accompanied Dr. Fredrick Theodore's ill-fated expedition.
Dr. Theodore. What an amazing story. But the white gorilla. What basis do you have for calling him the missing link?
I was coming. This box contains Dr. Fredrick Theodore's personal diary, given to Gunderson by his rescuer. Here, my friends, is the unmistakable proof of the existence of the missing link. A strange beast of seeming characteristics, but with the faculty of almost human cerebration.
You mean a gorilla with human intelligence?
A low grade of intelligence. Dr. Fredrick Theodore proved it by applying the standard mentality test.
My word, the old chap must have been a bit cracked to be asking a monkey his size IBCs.
Cracked or not, Theodore's experiments might very well prove the Darwinian theory. I would certainly enjoy the acclaim which will go to the man who takes the missing link back to civilization.
Oh, Father.
I've been hoping you'd say that, Sir Harry.
By Jove, it's worth having a go at it.
Good. We'll be passing through gorilla territory anyhow.
If you ask me, the whole thing's a hoax, just monkey business.
Well, nobody's going to ask you, Carswell. Gunderson is dead. It now becomes our obligation to follow through where he left off.
Careful there. Careful, easy with that stuff. I hate to see you embarking on this camp.
Why?
Well, I can't see what good can come from finding a white monkey. And besides, the jungle's no place for a girl like you.
Meaning you're beginning to regret that you ever left London, eh, what?
Oh, it isn't that. It's just that I can't help thinking of all the needless dangers you have to encounter.
Oh, I love excitement, Clive. You seem to have forgotten that I was born on a safari. However, if you'd rather return to London, I'm sure Father will understand.
Can't stand you. Now being with you makes up for all this discomfort.
All right, come on, get that over there. Come on, let's get moving here.
Good morning, Hans. Good morning, Herr Pongo. Hans, I want you to meet the leader of our expedition, Sir Harry Braxton.
I am honored, mein Commandant.
Well, thank you. I'm pleased that Van Dorn was able to engage a man with your qualifications to guide us. My daughter, Miss Pamela.
How do you do?
Pleasure is mine, Fräulein.
My secretary, Cargo.
How do you do, sir?
And Baxter.
Hello.
Now, Hans, if you'll point out our canoes, we have store our luggage aboard. Yes, sir.
What's in the point of view?
What's at the door?
Come away. Yes, the bossman.
Number one, bossman. Savvy?
Savvy. Me number one, porter boy.
You show bossman the canoe, Donald.
Follow number one, porter boy.
You will follow me, I will show you to your canoe.
Well, what's so interesting?
One of those riflemen looks as if he might have been a gentleman at some time.
It takes more than a shave to make a gentleman.
Right-o. But I'm afraid your definition of a gentleman and mine are quite different.
Plus whatever the hell, how long we left the camera on before we
Oh,
started.
it was 3 minutes before it started.
Well, at least she marked it down for 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's why I waved my hand in front of the camera. That way you know.
Oh, fun.
I was just gonna tack all the bullshit at the beginning on the end of the movie.
This is just gonna
And here's your bumper.
after credit scene. I thought any Garbo you just posted its own video.
I'm gonna put it at the end.
Put it at the end.
This is Mac on again.
Oh, of course it is.
Son of up.
It's not as bad this time, only 30 seconds.
Welcome back. Apparently we're on. This one we're gonna leave here. I know you heard all of my plans for the other part, so you'll see how that works. You don't know. I haven't cut it yet.
Ah! This is a quality program.
Quality program. Do you know the funny part about White Pongo is there is 2 versions. There's the original version, which is 71 minutes long.
Yeah. And then there's the director's cut.
No, there's
which is 85 minutes long.
They call it the US cut.
And it took out 17 minutes.
No, it's only 10 minutes long.
What?
But not here. We're showing the whole thing. Warts and all.
Hear that? The people that cut the movie think those dumb ugh Americans can't sit for 70 minutes.
They're not wrong. Speaking of wrong, look at this. Did you see this beautiful thing?
Oh, did you get it
Not
to
only
work?
does it light up,
Oh!
but watch this.
Ah!
Oh, look, we have flamingo bubbles!
I knew that bubbles came out of it. I just didn't know at what velocity or when.
Then it lights up.
You gotta catch one in your mouth, right?
No.
No, don't eat these. These aren't gum. These aren't jelly beans. Oh, there's bubbles on everything. All right. Don't eat it now.
What? Wait! Some got in my eye.
I'm gonna turn it off.
Whoa!
Wait, what?
They're sticking to the spider webs.
Ooh. They are.
That's cool.
You did this.
They really got on the jelly beans.
Give me that.
Well, gotta eat all of them.
Let me put this over here.
Oh!
Right?
Look at that!
Look at that.
Oh, it's because I pointed at it.
You ruined it. Terribleness.
Now I can wash my hands.
No!
With
Oh, let me
flamingo
get a little
bubbles.
bit of. Now I can wash my hands. It's on some of it's on the idol. Let me get those. Let me get that for you. Let me
Throw me the idol, I throw you the whip.
throw me the whip.
This
I'll
thing
throw you the
literally,
idol.
you could. I don't know a good way to explain to you how heavy this is. So just listen.
Ah,
Shit!
you fucking idiot! How did you not know that was gonna happen?
Wait, I gotta test the flamingo.
I hope it's broken.
It's broken.
It works fine.
Let me hold it.
You want to do it?
I want to play with it.
Okay.
Oh. Why are there 2 on settings?
Yeah, it's on, off, and on again. Off again, on again, off again, on again. Anyways, this is heavy. Hear that?
Ew. They're kind of
Made it.
sticky though.
Well,
the
they're
bubbles.
play bubbles, not washing bubbles, so I hope so.
We filled it with some washing up liquid.
Oh, it's getting on me. I'm turning it off.
All right, let me have it.
Here you go.
Because flamingos, as you know, are our friends, not food, because we have our hydro flamingo. What do we call this?
Hydringo?
Hydringo?
Did we name it?
No.
Is it named like Archibald or whatever?
No,
Archibald the Hydromingo.
Wow, I hate it here.
Is it named
You can
Frankie?
You can stay here, Archibald.
Frankie the
Archibald.
Archibald?
Archibald. Yeah. Well,
Got scared.
Oh what my god. Why'd you move him?
I wanted to show the fans.
No, he's not even on his legs right.
Oh, hold on.
Get him up.
There.
There you go.
Hurt our
Oh,
boy.
damn it. No!
Okay. Ta-da!
Okay.
Da 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 da.
A lot of bits this episode.
This particular bumper's gotten out of control, hasn't it? We mentioned our new movie. $15, folks. It can be yours.
You hear that? He's trying to steal $15.
Huskas. It's got 2 movies in it. It's got the Henderson Camp Massacre and Spawn of Sasquatch.
Uh,
Two never before released films.
never before released. Don't look at that.
At least not with that title.
Don't look at that.
Over there.
Don't look at that.
Over there. So go watch some more White Pongo and then come back.
If we pack in through the jungle, we come to a trail over the mountains that'll save us over 150 miles of water transport.
By Jove, that'll save a lot of time, too. Nice going, Hans.
You've been over that trail before, Hans? Twice, sir. Now, about here, we come to a point...
every day when none of the other guards do.
It's habit, miss. I hang over from my years in His Majesty's service.
You see service in the World War? My father did.
No, miss.
You a Londoner, Bishop?
No, ma'am.
Are you, a remittance man?
No, ma'am.
You're presuming too much, Bishop. Your employment as rifleman doesn't entitle you to any social privileges.
I'm sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Speaking of presumption, your position as secretary to my father doesn't give you the right to choose to whom I may talk.
This is so obviously beneath you, Pam.
Mr. Bishop did not presume anything. I talked to him, and I'll do so again whenever and wherever I please. And if I were you, I wouldn't presume too much upon his good nature. It might prove rather awkward.
And how far from the mountains is that Negrito village?
About 200 miles northeast as the crow flies. About there.
We're about ready to shove off, my dear. Are all your things stowed aboard?
Well, yes, Father, but,
But what?
Well, I was wondering if I could have Bishop for my personal guard instead of Stringer.
Very well. You shall have Bishop. Take care of it, Hans. I hope Stringer hasn't been discourteous to you.
Oh, not at all, Nathan. Well, I've been observing the way Bishop does things, and, well, I feel he's most useful.
I quite agree with you, my dear.
You've been promoted, Bishop. From rear guard to personal guard for Fräulein Brackett.
On whose orders?
By the Fräulein. You're a fast worker, my friend.
You're crazy. I haven't spoken 2 words to the girl. Besides, I like my present beauty.
Don't be dumb, If you play your cards right, you've got a chance to marry a fortune.
I'm satisfied.
Anything you say, but you're her guard, so get aboard her canoe.
don't like your present duty, do you?
When my services are hired, I expect to do what I'm told.
But you don't like being my personal guide, is that it?
I don't like being made the goat while you punish an ardent admirer.
Mr. Carswell doesn't interest me. That's what you mean.
I don't think you're capable of being interested in anything but yourself.
You're very rude.
And very uncouth, also a congenital liar. Besides, I'm a positive bounder where women are concerned. Most women.
This is the village we've been seeking. I told the chief we were just passing through to hunt the white gorilla. He said the white gorilla had killed one of his warriors.
Ask him about the old white man who gave the diary to Johnson.
I'm afraid that wouldn't be wise, Mynheer. It might make them more suspicious of us than they are. So what do you propose? I'll ask the chief if he'll allow us to camp here for a few days to rest and do some trading. And if the old white man is still here, he'll seek us.
Quite right, Han. We bow to your better judgment.
Guarda la gente, fuori con moza, la plage, la porta un bar.
Moça, que capítulo vazia, uma coisa matar, meti.
The chief says we can stay here long enough to do some trading, but we can't camp in the village.
National, definitely.
Well, I can't say I blame the old boy. He's probably had good reason for it. Have the porters break out some of the cotton goods and trinkets.
Yes, sir. Mumbo Jumbo, come in, fuori con la plage, la timbaga. Come on, come on.
Definitely. Do you think he's the man we are looking for?
There's only one way to find out.
How do you do, sir?
How do you do? And whom do I have the pleasure of addressing?
Oh, I'm Sir Harry Bragdon, Royal Society of Explorers. And this is Peter Van Dorn, my good friend and noted anthropologist.
Why, this is indeed a pleasure, for I'm quite familiar with your contributions to science. Perhaps you are familiar with the works of my former colleague, Dr. Fredrick Theodore.
Why, Dr. Theodore was responsible for our coming here. Or perhaps I should say his diary.
Why, then Gunderson got back alive.
Yes, but he died of jungle fever a few days after he reached Morbid.
You said the diary has brought you here. Is it your intention to search for the missing link?
Yes, and we need your help.
Come with me. Sorry, I have no chairs to offer you. If you don't mind the floor, I'll be with you in a moment.
Oh, not at all. Quite all right.
My name doesn't matter. I was the anthropologist who accompanied the ill-fated Theodore expedition. Anyhow, Theodore was my friend, and I stuck by him after the others had deserted. And I was a witness to his murder by the missing link.
Doctor, we are very anxious to know what you have in this bag.
Oh, yes. I was going to show you some photos I made. I was afraid to entrust them to Gunderson. Now, that is Dr. Fredrick Theodore. In my opinion, one of the world's greatest anthropologists. And they are the members of the expedition with a portion of our permanent camp in gorilla territory.
Do you suppose there's any part of their camp still standing?
Hardly. After 10 years, it was a constant fight then to keep the jungle out.
These photographs are priceless, Doctor. We'll guard them with our lives.
Well, there are others there showing the missing link reacting to some intelligent tests we made, which you can study at your leisure. But this one shows him full grown at 5 years. Just a few weeks before he broke out of his cage and murdered Theodore.
We are deeply indebted to you, Doctor. Isn't there something we can do for you in return? Perhaps on our return, you'd like to go back to civilization with us.
No, I'd rather not. My life on this earth is growing short, and my mission, if you can call it such, is about finished. Now, this map will guide you to Theodore's camp, and I'd advise you to rebuild it and use it as base of all future activity. Otherwise, you may traverse the entire length and breadth of the Congo and never catch sight of a single gorilla.
I assume from your suggestion that Dr. Theodore used some methods to lure the gorillas into his camp.
Yes. His method was quite simple. He discovered that the medium plant was a choice food for the gorilla, and so he planted it all around his camp. You'll find some photos of the medium in those.
Here you are, Mother. If you don't want it for a commode, you could use it for bathroom too.
I don't know about that lab, Doctor, but keep your eyes open.
Wonderful. It was interesting, eh? Want me to pick you up a handbag?
Oh, no, thanks. If I were you, I wouldn't do any shooting around this village unless it's absolutely necessary.
off whenever you give the word.
Oh, the sooner the better.
Just what I was going to recommend, mein Herr. These Negritos are not very friendly. The chief and his witch doctor might be planning to ambush us from the camp of the night.
What would you advise, Hans?
Continuous travel day and night till at least 50 miles from the village.
Excellent suggestion, Hans. Where's Miss Pamela?
She and her cows are down by the river.
Get everything ready to leave immediately.
Yes,
Pam!
Yes, Father?
It's become necessary to shove off at once.
About 40 weeks. I'll gladly keep watch.
I'm not tired. I'm used to long watches.
If you change your mind, let me know.
Thanks.
Going that way. I believe these are fresh tracks. We ought to follow them. What do you think, Hans?
Why not clear out a space and set up a temporary camp? Then if you wish to do some exploring, you'll have a base to operate from.
You are right again, Hans.
My enthusiasm ran away with me.
I'm glad somebody still has enthusiasm. I'm afraid I lost mine crossing that swamp. Very well, Hans. Let's camp here. Perhaps a good rest will give my morale a lift.
Hey, look what I found. What is it?
An animal cage. Good going, Bishop. This must be the spot.
Your gorilla trap is all set for the blighters.
Now all we've got to do is plant medium all around the place and onto the cover.
Yes, and pray for the white gorilla to get hungry, eh?
If it worked for Dr. Theodore, it will work for us, in spite of your skepticism.
I'm very sure.
How do we know if the trap is sprung if we're inside the stockade?
By means of a slight improvement by Baxter over the Deerdorf model. Now, you see that there bell up there? Now, just by way of a demonstration, if you'll all step aside, I'll show you how it goes. First, we hook this in here. Now, Miss Pamela, here's your gorilla. Comes along and gets a whiff of the lens off. So he ups to the windfall to whet his appetite. And being a greedy blighter, he eats his way right up to the trap. Well, there's a whole bunch of it out in the center. So, he steps right out there to see what he can do about it. Well, you see how it works, Miss Pamela?
Looks like the Baxter invention is a blooming success.
Looks a bit like a good
That's what I get for making a blasted monkey, mister.
That's it. Gorilla bait.
By comparison, a livery stable would smell like a new-blown rose. I'm glad the creator didn't make a monkey out of me.
Well, past that 7.
Pop off. Time for grabbing. Go ahead and get it. I'll watch the gate while you're gone.
All right, I'll relieve you when the hunting party gets back.
Take your time. Take your time. They won't be back for hours yet.
All right.
Beautiful night. Oh. Thank you.
What do you say, Webb? Would you like a chance to win back the 20 shillings I took from you last night?
Sure, I'd like to have revenge.
How about you, Bishop?
Some other time. I don't feel lucky tonight.
You can count me in, Hans. I might as well lose my money to you. I've no place to spend it.
Good night, Miss Hamill.
Well,
You're not playing fair with me, Pam.
what do you mean?
Well, ever since we've been in Africa, you've been treating me like a stranger.
Well, I'm afraid it's your fault, Clive. I've rather resented your possessive attitude.
You know I love you.
And I'm very fond of you. But please don't mistake my friendship for more than it was intended.
Oh, I see.
Let's be good friends. What do you say?
Well, what can I say?
Good night, Clive.
Dear, what's the matter?
I just saw a huge beast looking in at me through the window.
There's nothing out there, Pamela.
Oh, but it was there. I saw it. A huge beast with flaming eyes.
Control yourself, my dear. You're probably having a nightmare.
Oh, no, Father, I was wide awake. It was real.
But no jungle beast could get over our stockade wall.
No? Couldn't a gorilla?
Now I know you were dreaming. Gorillas are not climbing beasts.
Sir Harry! Sir Harry!
Well, there's nothing wrong. Pamela was dreaming she saw a gorilla looking in her window. It was so realistic she woke up screaming.
Bishop, you'd better take a look around. Stringer, Webb, check the back fence.
Good evening, Miss Gregson.
I didn't intend to disturb you. Please sit down.
After you, ma'am.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Why should anyone observe the social niceties here? This isn't civilization. It's the jungle.
A man shouldn't forget to pay his respects to a charming lady even in the jungle, Miss Gregson.
It is only a reminder that I'm not at ease. Stop addressing me as Miss Bragdon. I'm Pamela and Miss Jeffrey.
Take your filthy hands off
And we're back!
See, I listened for the beep that time.
You did it. I got extra quiet so you could listen for the beat.
Kidneys.
No.
It's I am so smart. SMRT.
That's not right. Is that some sort of elite speak or something?
No,
like
it's
LOL?
No, it's because it's
not
dumb.
smart. It's because it's
Yeah.
dumb. There you go. There you go. I was gonna show you the big thing in the water bucket.
Did we forget to put it in, or is it still in there?
Is
it a face? Did we put
It's
a face
the face.
in?
Yeah.
I don't think it's getting any bigger. I think
No.
it has reached its maximum.
Now
Don't put your hand in there. It's gross.
Now it's just
water.
Now it's just
Ugh.
weird goo water now.
It's just water.
It's gonna fall. apart. It's gonna fall
It's gonna
apart
be
in your
ice
hands.
cold.
Ice cold, baby. All right, hold on.
Oh, he lost color.
Ew. Ew.
It's all slip sliding.
He's like white Pongo. You really want to touch him?
Oh.
Camp person Danny, do you want to touch him?
I don't want to be anywhere near that thing.
That's
He
familiar.
looks a little like a monkey. He could be white Pongo
He
with the
feels
green
like
face.
snot.
Yeah, all right.
No.
That was good.
White Pongo doesn't have any green on him.
No, he does not. He is white. He is white furry.
He's White Pongo.
He is all about the whiteness.
His name is White Pongo.
And he's gonna fight another gorilla in the movie. I think I gave away
The
the
other
ending.
gorilla's name is White Pongo.
No.
He's fighting a clone of himself.
No, he's fighting a regular gorilla, a black one. It's white versus black.
Oh no.
Oh, it's 1945. What do you want?
Nothing.
The movie was already going to be bad, just because it came out when it did. But then it decided to be bad. But
Decided to be bad. That's true. So you were warned at the beginning, folks. Speaking of the beginning, see that segue? They didn't do anything at all.
no,
So Jacques, anything new in the land of video games?
I'm playing Elden Ring. That game I've been waiting 3 years for. It's out, and I'm playing a lot of it.
Did it really take 3 years for that game to come out?
Yes.
We saw a teaser trailer for it, and then it was gone from the earth for like 3 years.
Was it COVID's fault?
No,
No. It just took that long.
it took that long.
Seemed like be able to program faster from home.
Well, it's because George R.R. Martin helped write it, so you know it was going to take long anyway.
Yeah.
Man, I swear
I'm surprised they even finished it.
I swear I thought I heard him say Jar Jar Martin.
No.
I mean, isn't he?
Misa Masaluka! Misa! I like Jar Jar Binks.
We can tell.
Yeah.
Misa Ride of Thrones!
No.
He's pretty funny.
He's the worst.
Yeah. I got a kick out of that. Those movies are awful.
Elden Ring, good.
Yes.
So what's it about? What do you gotta do?
You gotta find the bits of the Elden Ring, cause it broke. And then you gotta become the Elden Lord.
How big is the ring? Like
It's
a little ring?
very big.
It's not like a. Is it like a thing you wear in your head?
Real big.
Doesn't go on your finger.
Super big.
It's like a hula hoop.
Castle.
Oh, it goes on a castle.
It's a big old massive thing. Massive ring. Look at that.
How many pieces is it in?
A lot.
4 billion.
There's quite a bit. There's at least like 5 big chunks that you gotta get, I think. Like 6 big chunks.
Oh, what do you got?
I got 3.
Halfway there.
I got
Living on a prayer?
I got
Yeah.
3. Wait, there might be more chunks than that.
Well, yeah, you only said 6 big chunks. What if there are tinier chunks?
No, it's usually only in the big chunks.
Alright.
Ah.
You want the. Oh, alright.
What about any other new games that
What
you got?
are you talking about?
Like Bloodborne.
I already talked about
or
Bloodborne.
Demon Souls.
I already talked about Demon Souls.
Or Parappa the Rapper.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the PS4, which means you can get it on the PS5 also, there is the Parappa the Rapper remaster And Parappa the Rappa 2. No MJ Merlamy. Sad.
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 They didn't call it Parappa the Rappa 2 Electric Boogaloo?
No.
No.
Sounds like a mess.
It's bad enough that this supposed child is in a town named after him.
Oh.
Or is he named after the town? He's 37 years old.
Yeah.
Anybody want to buy a haunted doll?
We're not selling her.
She's got painted feet. You see how much he...
Oh no! Okay.
You see how he enjoys my talks?
Yeah.
I do like your talks. I listen to your talks all the time.
You don't. Look at you. Look at you doing that.
Man, you keep messing with her, she's gonna come and steal your toes.
One day you're gonna wake up and a mouse gonna be eating your nuts.
Yeah!
The Parappa the Rappa sounds amazing. I seem to remember that from back in the day.
The second level stomped my head into the ground, so I stopped playing.
There you go.
It's the car one. Everyone knows.
That's not fair.
Step on the gas. Step on the brakes. Do you know what we got the guy in?
I feel like I've lost control of the show. So on that note, go finish watching White Pongo and we'll be back! Get out!
What's going on here? Answer me, Bishop. Why did you strike Cargo?
I'm sorry, sir. I must have lost my temper. Go on, why don't you tell him? Why don't you tell him how I found her in your arms and you were kissing her?
I resent such presumption, Bishop. You were engaged as a rifleman, not to make love to my daughter.
I must have lost my head. I'm sorry, sir.
You've lost my confidence and respect. If it were possible, I'd send you back to Mojave.
But, Father, it was all my fault.
I'll talk to you later. Go to your room.
But, Father...
Pamela, in the morning I shall appoint a more trustworthy guard for my daughter. And if you so much as speak to her again, I'll have you put under arrest. Understand?
Yes, sir.
By Jove, we've captured her!
Well, the quarter going all right, but not your white one.
I'm satisfied the trap works. That gives me hope.
What are you going to do with it? Shoot it?
Don't be an idiot. If we kill him, all our efforts will be wasted. We'll never have another gorilla come near the place. Baxter, put the leather down for him.
Right, sir.
We'll give him a chance to get out.
I want to talk to you, Hans.
What's on your mind?
Well, I'm fed up with this. I'm sick of wasting my time trying to find a white monkey.
So?
You told me that you had a definite purpose in joining this expedition.
Supposing I have.
Well, I'd like to throw in with you if there's a chance.
Without knowing my objective?
Well, anything would be better than this.
If you throw in with us, there can be no backing out, understand? And if we fail, you'll risk being hanged with the rest of us. Well?
I'll do anything if I can take Pamela with me.
Oh, I don't know about that. I hadn't figured on taking a woman along. Suppose she objects to going with you.
Well, suppose the Harry objects to your plans. That isn't going to stop you, is it?
You can take her, but she'll be your responsibility.
All right.
Good, I can tell you our plans now. I know where there's a fabulous gold field, and by borrowing Herr Bragdon's safari, we can bring out enough of the shiny metal to make us richer than the Bank of England.
I'm with you all the way.
Come with me.
This is an outrage. I shall spend every penny I possess to prosecute you criminals.
Out north won't help you none, Sir Harry. It's best to bargain with the blighters.
Cardinal, I would never have thought you'd be an accessory to this criminal venture. You must be mad.
Shut up. Tie them up. Mumbo Jumbo. Maracotunga. Maradanga.
My friends, we are taking all the guns and supplies with us. But if you make no attempt to follow, we will leave a cache on the riverbank, a 2-day trek from here. With care, it will be sufficient to get you back to Mojave. But if you attempt to follow, we will leave nothing. Come on, Pam, you're coming with us.
Oh, no, I'm not.
How dare you, you insolent young bounder?
Don't be a fool, Castle.
Your horse going to get your blue neck stretched.
You coming, Pam?
No, I'm not.
All right, Mumbo Jumbo. Bring the Fräulein with us. Bossman says, come you.
Don't you dare touch me.
Maraca has Segona. Venga, voy a ver cómo se Mahonagona. No. Wait, Bravo, Bishop.
Nice going, Bish, old boy. Now, if we only had some guns, we could take off to the blinders and turn the tables on them. If we only had some cartridges.
Perhaps we'll soon have both.
Sure, Kruger is going to leave them for us on the riverbank.
You didn't really believe that, did you? Didn't you? My dear fellows, Kruger can't possibly afford for us to get out of here alive.
Do you really mean he is cold-blooded enough to leave us stranded without food or guns?
It wouldn't be the first time, Van Doren.
You seem to know quite a bit about Herr Kruger.
It's part of my job. I'm afraid I'm not quite what I seem. You see, I joined your safari under orders from the Rhodesian Secret Service. About 18 months ago, the bodies of a party of prospectors were found in the bush, each man shot through the head. We discovered they'd hired a guide. The guide's body wasn't there. I can only tell you, gentlemen, that the description of the guide fits Kruger very well. Further, it was established there were 2 other members of the original party, riflemen, hired by the same guide. Their bodies weren't there either. Webb and Stringer. Very possibly.
Yes, but what are we going to do for guns and supplies?
I've taken care of that. Bishop, I owe you an apology. There isn't time for that now. Every minute that Pamela's with Kruger, she's in danger. If you'll take command, we'll follow you. Good enough. Come on. Foolish to attempt it. You might become the prey of some wild beast. Mumbo Jumbo, Maraca Segura.
Josiah! We're getting right back up. Here. Make it fast. Let's go. Come on, hurry up with that canoe back there. LaDonna! LaDonna! All aboard, everybody. All right, boys. Did you hear me? I said all aboard.
But you promised to leave food and guns on the bank for Father and the others.
I've changed my mind, Fräulein.
But you've got to. If you don't, they'll starve to death.
It's either their lives or mine, Fräulein, and I believe in self-preservation.
Clive, you can't let him do this. It's the same as murder.
She's right. It would be murder. You've got to give them a fighting chance.
Shut up! And I want any advice from you, I'll ask for it. Now get aboard, both of you. Sam! You've got a lot of British spunk in you. But when I give orders, you've got to learn to obey them. Now get up, Fräulein. I have no more time to waste.
Carswell was dead when we reached him. So we hurried on after Krogod. There was no sign of him or Miss Bragdon. Then all of a sudden we heard the savage roar of a jungle beast and Krogod cries for help. And Miss Bragdon screaming. We finally found him. Krogod had been killed by a huge gorilla who was holding Miss Bragdon in his arms. And he was a white gorilla.
It looked like some lion found Corbett's body during the night. Yes. Gorilla tracks. From now on, we'll have to be careful not to overlook any signs. We'll probably find lots of those tracks, but the deeper ones we'll have to follow. The white gorilla was carrying over 100 pounds of extra weight. Come on. I certainly hope his disposition improves. Doesn't seem at all pleased with the fame that's coming his way.
Well, the blinking missing link is all ready to go, boy.
And we've gathered enough men to feed him for a year.
Well, I can hardly wait until we get back to London. I know a couple of anthropologists who will get the surprise of their lives when we exhibit him. Do you really think he's a missing link between man and monkey?
I am convinced that he is. In the few tests we've been able to make, he has shown a much higher intelligence quotient than any other ape we've ever heard of.
Well, whether he is or not, he's going to be the subject of controversy for the next 50 years. And his appearance will startle the world.
Oh, pardon me, Bishop. Do you think the white gorilla will...
We're back! The movie is over! That's right, we survived.
Barely.
Another film, barely. I think we could have been the jelly beans.
It's killing me. Being down here
They're starting to.
is killing me.
They're starting to.
The guacamole
Give me a
tasting
little,
the way it does. Listen, you don't need to put cilantro in your guacamole to make it good.
Well, there's so many people that cilantro tastes like soap.
The only thing it needs to have in it is avocados.
Oh, there's tomatoes in it and spices.
You can have tomatoes in it.
Yeah.
You should also put onions in it. Onions are good. Lime.
Avocado, I would just eat. Oh, lime juice. Yeah.
You gotta put lime juice.
Oh, lime juice. So everything
and
with
salt. You gotta salt it.
It's Jock. We
No, I'm not kidding. You gotta put salt on it.
We keep a salt lick.
Otherwise, it just tastes like bad.
Keep it in the.
Tastes like you just swallowed your own snot.
Oh.
If it's not salty, then it just tastes like snot lime juice.
That's not lime juice. No kind of juice is it? Could be lemon juice.
No, it has to be limes.
Juice. Could be mango juice.
No, it's not a citrus anymore. It's
not.
Papaya?
Papaya?
The citrus fruit?
No!
I used to peel a papaya with my spoon back in the...
I'm gonna cry.
Mango? Nothing like a mango on a fork.
Oh,
Hey.
That was a,
So,
that was a meme.
did I, Mesh, we got a movie or something?
Quit playing your movie!
It's our movie! Look, you're on it!
Yeah, I'm on it, but look at how unexcited I am. Look at
And well, you're being strangled by a killer clown.
I can't believe they would I can't believe I would strangle me like that.
Yeah. And then Bigfoot's after me. And then there's a cool artwork
Wait,
under
how
that.
come he got the clown?
Because I was the clown more than once, Candy.
I did not pick the artist rendition by Link Holderman, by the way. I did not pick the artist
You get to get strangled by the character you played.
Our artwork on the back is by Anthony Snyder, a professional Ghostbuster.
Professional?
Oh,
Does
which
he bust the ghost?
He just dresses up like a Ghostbuster. And
Did
has
he capture Slimer
he's got
finally?
an Ecto one, and I think he has.
Did he capture Slimer?
He did make a radio-controlled trap that you can spin around and
Okay, that's
open it up.
freaking cool.
You gotta get your slime gun
Gotta get
from
your
the Ghostbusters video game. Remember that?
Get your Ecto.
When you
Ecto
shoot a
cooler.
ghost with the slime gun and then you shoot the other part of the slime at the trap and it slams them into the trap.
Yeah.
Ooh. That sounds like.
I wish the video game got a remaster.
Yeah, I wish it was better in every way.
It's fine. It's a good game.
It's a terrible game.
Got to fight the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man on the side of a building.
See?
His hands were on fire and you had to shoot them so they would melt.
You know, I think I just watched the movie again.
But
I have it on Blu-ray. It looks great.
But
All right. So, There you go, folks. The movie this week was
Oh, right, a movie, right.
was White Pongo, the 1945 big white monkey fight big black monkey gorilla movie. You can tell their suits. They're pretty good suits, though.
Are they?
1945, and people not really knowing what a gorilla looks like. These are.
Or are they
pretty good suits.
the SpongeBob a real gorilla suit?
No, they're better than that. They're better than
A
that.
real gorilla?
They're not. They're that awful.
How is it breathing underwater?
How does anything work in SpongeBob?
Don't worry about it.
What's up with that fire, huh?
Yeah, fire.
Huh? How's he making burgers down there, huh? The grease isn't gonna settle in the bottom of the ocean.
The buns would get soggy.
The buns would get
Well,
salt.
I hate it here.
Salt. So Dan,
Instead of poking holes in SpongeBob logic.
camera person Dandy's giving us the sign, which is her middle finger, that the show has come to an end. So, as always, I am your host, Bear Morbid, my lovely co-host, Jacques. Any last words before we go? There you go, folks.
I think those taco truck jelly beans gave me a hernia.
So, once again, LaDonna, thanks for the jelly beans. Thanks for watching. You can check us out on Other Worlds TV. You can check us out on Public Access, Public Media Network. And I forgot what they called it. They always call it something different. But you can watch them in both places. We'll see you next time. Get out of here. Good night.
No, Dad, that's gross.
It's fine. Salsa.
Oh! Any fucking second now.
This is.
You turning your alarm off? You texting your work?
No, I'm turning my alarm off and also texting
My work.
Sure.
my work. Oh, by the way, probably should have told you.
You go to work tomorrow?
What?
No, we're rolling.
No! I'll just cut it out. It doesn't matter.
Andy, you go to work tomorrow?
Of course I'm going to work tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday.
I don't know, man.
I don't know what day it is.
I don't know what day it is. I don't know what your deal
Does
is,
anyone
man.
really know what time it is?
Tomorrow is Monday, and
Anyone
this
really
week
care?
is St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
17.
Okay.
Yeah. 17th. It's on a Thursday.
I couldn't care.
Boiled dinner.
It's fun and all, but
I'm missing.
Boiled dinner.
your Pixar animation comes out the day after.
Fuck.
Why would I care about something that's the day before?
Well, here's the beef taco one.
You just drop jelly beans on the ground?
And big ones.
Those are going to be the tastiest ones.
I can't. Okay, this is the beef taco.
The
I'm
extra
gonna-
dust really brings out the sawdust.
I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream.
And this is the salsa, so this is the beef taco.
You're a beef taco.
I'm trying to put them in the right order. So, margarita, horchata, churro, beef taco, guac,
Onion.
salsa.
Onion. There's just an onion flavor.
Dude, I'd eat that.
It's the white one. Tastes like crying.
Hear how racist Dan is right there.
What?
No, fuck, come back.
In a planet,
She's a galaxy girl.
Copyright.
Ew.
Get copyright striked. Here we go. What are we doing first?
We're going to do the intro.
No, what are we doing first?
We're going to talk about the movie.
Ew. Why would we ever talk about the movie?
Alright.
Leave this in.
I shouldn't eat that jelly bean. Thank God it was just a margarita one.
No, it was the guacamole one. They taste the same.
Alright.
Would you quit shadowboxing?
There's a spider.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yes. Oh my fucking god! Why'd you bring your phone with you?
That was my phone.
I'm gonna kill you! Oh god, I wanna play Elden Ring.
Oh, I'm crying. Oh.
You gotta let Andy cry. Camera person Dave's gotta cry.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're...
Can we do the intro?
Are you ready?
Can we do the intro now?